Good day, students of microeconomics. My name is Chick Kelly. I am the professor for this microeconomics course at Pierce College. As a way of introduction, a bit about myself. I grew up just outside Norristown, Pennsylvania. I attended Malvern Prep in Chester County, Pennsylvania, mostly because of the generous financial aid package Malvern provided me and my family. I played hockey my entire life from the time I was about 5 years old all through high school. Played for two teams in high school, including a club team and Malvern's team. I made plans to attend Merrimack College in Andover, Massachusetts, because I received an academic scholarship to that college in May of 1988. I made my way north to Massachusetts late August of 1988, began studying business at Merrimack, and had aspirations of walking onto the hockey team. My athletic dreams came true when I was one of a few walk-ons selected to be a practice player on the varsity squad. Unfortunately, 3 weeks into the season, I was tripped and went headfirst in the board, sustaining a life-altering spinal cord injury. I spent just over 8 months between Thomas Jefferson University Hospital and McGee Hospital after my initial injury. Came home in late June of 1989, matriculated to St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia, where I picked up my undergraduate studies. I earned a BA in economics and philosophy in 1993 and began teaching theology at my alma mater, Malvern Prep, in the fall of 1994. At the same time, I pursued my graduate degree at Villanova University, earning an MBA in finance in the spring of 2002. I got hired as an adjunct professor at my other alma mater, St. Joseph's University, in the spring of 2003, teaching macroeconomics. I've taught micro and macro at St. Joe's since 2003. I also work at Montgomery County Community College, where I've instructed classes in microeconomics, macroeconomics. And for Pierce College, I've taught classes in micro and macroeconomics, accounting 1 and 2, management, personal finance, international finance, and business ethics. So as you can see, I have a passion for all things economics and finance. The most important information on this slide is my telephone number, 610-405-8388. If you need anything related to your study of microeconomics, please do not hesitate to reach out to me day or night via text message. My phone ringer is never on. You're never going to bother me. This is also the quickest way to grab my attention if you need assistance. So if you're struggling to understand anything related to the class, concepts or principles, if you need clarification on an assignment, whatever the question may be, I am here and happy to help. That is my job. Ultimately, this is your money, your time, and your grade, and I am just the facilitator of your education. Please take advantage of my services as the professor. Happy to help in any way I can to help you finish this class successfully and learn as much as possible. Again, this is microeconomics. Economics is the study of scarcity, limited land, capital, and labor relative to human wants. The burden of scarcity is inescapable. Economics is broadly divided into microeconomics and macroeconomics. Microeconomics is the study of the individual decision makers within the larger component of the economy. Macro is the big picture, such as in the aggregate, GDP, unemployment, inflation, and such. So we will be spending much time investigating such topics as the 4 industry models and regulation, all economics related to individual decision makers within the larger economy. Every syllabus contains learning outcomes. You can read these learning outcomes on your own. They basically outline what we will be studying in microeconomics, and I sort of discussed that in brief on the last slide. More importantly, final grade determinants. If you focus your attention to the bottom of this slide, there are 3 components to your final grade: Connect assignments, discussion board, and quizzes. The academic responsibilities for this class have been equally distributed over 7 weeks. In other words, every week you will have Connect assignments, every week you will have discussion board questions to participate in with your classmates, and every week you will have a quiz. There's no midterm, there's no final. All of the academic responsibilities have been divided equally over the 7 weeks. I think this is a much better approach, especially when you cram a 15-week course into 7 weeks of learning. Let's discuss the details. Connect assignments. McGraw-Hill, the textbook author, has developed an online learning tool with various assessments and exercises. You can access the Connect assignments through the Canvas course page. It travels you right from Canvas, connects you right from Canvas to Connect, and you will see in detail what your requirements are as far as each week and the exercises and assignments you need to complete. These are excellent learning tools. Because of the online nature of this course, you can think of these as an independent study approach to learning microeconomics. Discussion board and quizzes. Every week, students will be required to either read some articles from the Wall Street Journal, Economist, New York Times, other reputable, well-known news outlets, and apply economic knowledge acquired in the course to actual events taking place in the world. Knowledge is not just memorizing and learning principles and methods and models in a textbook. Knowledge requires application of understanding to real-world events. Students do not need to go searching for any of these articles or videos. Every week, students will receive an email through Canvas messaging, and there will be an announcement posted on the course website, which provides a PDF file which will contain all documents needed for the class. The weekly email through Canvas / announcement posted on the course site. The PDF file will contain any article students need to read. The PDF file will also contain lecture notes with practice questions and answers. These are an excellent learning tool. It will also contain, for students' convenience, links to online video lectures that I provide for students to review material on their own time. So if there's a specific part of a topic that you didn't quite catch in our weekly meeting on Thursday evenings for this class, you have two choices. You can review the Zoom video, which will be uploaded onto Google Drive for the class, and/or you can watch detailed explanations of all the economic principles and concepts on the video lectures provided by me, the professor. Again, it's important for students to understand they don't need to go searching for articles. The articles that you need to read to complete the quizzes and discussion board questions are provided through email and are available on course announcements. Now let's discuss some details about discussion board and quizzes. Same approach to completing discussion board and quizzes. Three-step approach for all discussion board, contributions, and quizzes. Three-step approach. Number one, always write in third person. No I, no you. So for instance, do not say something such as, I learned from the article that government spending may increase competition among firms in an industry. Instead, simply say, the article suggests an increase in government spending may lead to increased competition within an industry. Always write in third person, no I and no you, with the rare exception that you are quoting something directly from an article and you don't want to include a lot of quotes anyway. Second idea, you must include and examine the economic principles and concepts covered in the course to receive the best grade possible. Offering ideas or offering opinions is fine, but all questions answered in discussion and all quiz answers must be grounded in sound economic thinking related to the principles and concepts covered in the course. Third, do not just scratch the surface. Make sure you provide in-depth, detailed analysis and examination of questions. Scratching the surface isn't enough. Providing an idea isn't enough. You need to provide analytical, detailed economic analysis of the question at hand. Finally, students do not need to look beyond the academic tools provided in the course for answers. In other words, please do not spend time Googling ideas related to the principles and concepts we are covering. Between the textbook, the lecture notes, the Connect assignments, and the articles, students have plenty of information, and it makes better sense to concentrate your efforts on the academic tools in front of you as opposed to searching for additional tools. This course outline will be followed directly and to the T. If you read through the weekly chapters and assignments, there will be no deviation from each week. And the nice thing, like I said on the previous slide, the academic responsibilities for this course have been equally distributed over the course of 7 weeks. So every week will follow the same pattern. Acquire economic knowledge through reading, reviewing lecture notes and lecture videos, participating in the weekly Zoom session on Thursday evenings, and learning through the Connect assignments. Then you have your 3 academic requirements. Connect exercises must be completed each week, weekly participation in discussion board questions, and complete a quiz. The same pattern follows all 7 weeks. This final slide simply provides you the information for weeks 6 and week 7. Good luck with your study of microeconomics. Remember, do not hesitate to reach out to me anytime via text message if you need assistance with anything related to our course.